Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, and uncles, brothers, sisters. We are back in the shop, and I got another one. I know you, at least the 8 people that watched my last video, are going to enjoy this one. We got the old, dirty old Trailblazer back in the shop, and we got a little extra that we got to do for it. It needs transmission service. And we are gonna try to tackle this grimy, nasty, disgusting oil leak. You see all the schmoo in there, and it's up here, it's over here, it's up here, and it is already a little drippy drip all over there. The leak's pretty dang good. I mean, if you wanted a reliable leak, this is the guy. This is the guy. So, I'm assuming it's the front main seal. We got a front main seal. That's this guy right there. Woo! Focus is not my friend. Part number, right there. That's the guy. So, hopefully that's the right one. Do that. And then, so this is the 4L80E trans. Wow, this thing just, there we go. Now we're focusing. So there's 2 different options for transmission filters. There's the deep sump, and then there's the shallow sump. And didn't really pay a good look at it, but it was only a couple bucks. So I got both. I'll just return the one I don't need. And then it was in terrible need of a air filter. And then got the proper Micron 6 fluid for that guy, and then I also rented the harmonic balancer puller. So, without further ado, we are going to tackle this guy today, and hopefully we drive it home, because this is literally the only vehicle we brought, unless we drive my G8 home, which is missing a bunch of parts. We'll get that, and I'm gonna check in with my buddy and see if his pressure washer works, because if it does, get this thing torn down, get the front torn down, and push it back outside, and hopefully blast all this stuff off. If not, then we'll just have to take the G8, make a parts run for some degreaser, and do it the old-fashioned way with a little scrubby scrub. So here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Look at the excitement.
I don't fit.
You don't fit?
It's too wide.
Oh. Just throw the whole cart away. We don't need it. Let's do it. All right, so the first thing we do is we're gonna take this cover off, and we gotta take off the 1 bolt that's holding it on. Looks like a 7. And then we're gonna work on busting off the fan, which I'm not too excited about doing that, but hopefully I got a wrench big enough. I got a cutoff wheel big enough. Holy, okay. So yeah, we'll do that, and then yeah, we'll do the air filter. Well, we can do that later. It's no big deal. But yeah, we'll get this fan off, get this fan shroud off, and I'll try to keep you guys updated so that we do a good job. And I guess we should just unplug the battery for good measure. Okay, so check out my my work light apparatus. Pretty dope. And so I guess we're gonna try to see if we can break this fan nut guy off. What you got there? 1 1/4 inch? See if that fits.
No, it's bigger.
Way bigger. I might have a big adjustable somewhere. Yeah, we're probably gonna need to use that. So hopefully we break that loose. Let me know in the comments if this is a right hand or left hand thread, because I sure as freak don't know. But yeah, we get that loose, and then we're gonna get this cover off, but I have a feeling we're not gonna be able to get this off with this guy on. So we're gonna have to break open the cooling system. I was trying to avoid that, but it doesn't look like this thing could just get weaseled out. I have a feeling it's gotta happen. So here we go. Yeet. Okay, so I'm gonna try to break this loose, and I'm probably gonna break stuff. So I want to at least get that on video, so everybody knows I'm a dumbass. But I got a 1/2-inch wrench on one of the bolts of the water pump pulley, and I have that 1/2 inch on a breaker bar, which is pried up against the what's that called? Airbox. And then what I'm gonna try to do is use this guy as a cheater, and it's about too long. Let me see if I can. Yep, that's too tight. So we're just gonna send it. Right. Sawda. All right, ready? I'm gonna break it real quick. I think I broke the wrench. No, it's loose. Totally did it. Totally did it. Yee. Look, Matt. Look, get in there. Look at that. Look. Ouch, ouch. Still hot. Still hot. Look at that. Totally loose. Scores. Okay, so the fan shroud is loose, but can't get it past the radiator because of the radiator hose there. And this guy's a little rotted. Not good. So we're gonna remove this cross member and the grill, and probably gonna have to remove the headlights. I don't know. To see if we can get the radiator to tilt forward to get this out. If not, then we're gonna have to remove the radiator. So, I don't know, it is what it is. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we got the headlights and the grill off. We took them off as a 1 unit there. And it was pretty easy to get that off. Just this guy goes up, that guy goes up, and then the rest of it just pops off, clips, all that bullshit. We got the 8 bolts to get this whole cover off. And hopefully we can sneak it off without taking the bumper off, but I highly doubt that. Yeah, we might be able to swing it. Let me put the phone down so we can, this looks like a team effort. All right, so after a bunch of messing around, we finally got the clutch fan housing and the clutch fan out. Had to take this all off so that we can pull the radiator and AC core back. The whole idea is we don't want to take this off because then we'd have to recharge it, and that's a pain in the butt that I don't want to do with. So we just got to get that nut loose and this clutch fan housing, the inner guy, that guy, and that's where we're at right now. So was that the right size?
No.
Bigger, smaller?
Bigger.
Bigger than a 22. Okay, I thought it was a 22, but apparently bigger. So we'll work on that, and hopefully we get this pulley off without any major issue, which would be fantastic. Okay, so what we ended up having to do is I had to take the torch and heat it up because apparently it had some kind of thread locker on it, but that broke her loose enough so my son can get his mitts on it and work it loose. So that'll be off shortly, and hopefully we're on to the next challenge of fighting to get the actual pulley off. Stay tuned. Okay, so I don't have the GM pulley puller, so I had to take a Harbor Freight pulley puller, and I cut the tip off so that it's flat, and that way put on the head of the bolt, bolt's loose, and I'm slowly getting the sucker off. Still holding up pretty tight. There we go. There we go. He's coming. The bolt got. You gotta back the bolt off more. Yeah, you can stop it. So the bolt ran out of length, and so I ended up using a socket to make up the length difference. And as, I don't know if you can see it. There she goes. Piece of piss. Oh no! Oh, that was my socket. That was my good one. And here is the first look at this seal, which looks like she's been leaking. I want to say she's been leaking. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to push this guy outside and see if the pressure washer will run and give it a blast. Get all this less like that. The whole rag is oil. All right, what do we got? That is much better. Much better. Decent. We're gonna let this thing dry overnight because we need to get a pulley installer. I forgot. Yes, sir. It's Sunday. All the auto parts store closed already. Yeet. Damn. That is just about disintegrated through. Ooh. Sweet. Heading home. Gonna pick up tomorrow. Look at that sky. It's like fire. Might be fire, actually. All right, day 2. Well, technically day 3. Back at the shop. Yesterday we didn't work on it, so here we are today. Technically day 3, but work day 2. And I got the excuse me. Oh God, I'm dying. Got the installer. So let's see how this looks. Oh, decent. Real nice, real nice. All right, so we're gonna get on this. Ooh, got a little rust going there. We'll hit that, clean that up. But yeah, let's get this sucker back together. All right, so there's the new front main seal, and give it a little bit of oil so it'll slide on a little better. And I'm gonna try to jab that guy in there. Probably gonna see if I can find a socket that big so I can evenly tap it. Tap it in. Nice. Okay, so I couldn't find a socket big enough, but I just went in there with the old body hammer, gave it the gundy, and it went in nice and easy. Look, you could tell. So, all right, my son's cleaning up the pulley right now, and then we're going to break this installer on and get it on and reassemble. It's gonna be dope. Okay, so the original installer that I got was too short, and couldn't get this guy on. But I went to the other one's from O'Reilly's. This one's from AutoZone, and they have a long reach harmonic balancer installer, and that is this janky boy. So there's the part number right there. Anybody needs to know? So yeah, and this looks, I already just kind of jabbed it in there. It looks like it's gonna do the job. So let's get this guy on there. Okay, so the harmonic balancer bolt is on, and it was about what do you say, like 19 ooga-doogas? yeah, so she's on there. And we got the fan and the shroud that's about to go on, and figure out how we're gonna get that guy to tuck the cinch down. So yeah, she's ready. We're almost to the home stretch. All right. Apologize in advance for the wind noise. It's quite the windy day out there, but we would be dying if we didn't have the door open. So there you go. Try to get past that. Oh wait, I remember we had to pull the radiator up out of its. Or no, you got it. Oh, the fan. There you go. All right. It's got little guides that it's got to lock into. You okay? And then we'll get the bolt in accordance where it belongs. Cool. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh yeah, we gotta get these lines because they're supposed to lock in there. It's looking like it's right where it needs to be. Nice. Okay, so hold on, Matt. We got the fan shroud and the fan plugged back in. Everything's hooked up. Radiator hose plugged in, bolted down. We're gonna test fire it, make sure we didn't forget nothing and it runs fine. Then we'll throw the rest of the front end off. Go ahead and hit it, Matt. Looks good. Everything's good. Sweet. Okay, after an oh shit moment, when we test fired, it started dumping oil big time, like right out the front main seal. It did not care that there was a new seal in there, and figured it out. This, I'm assuming, is the original harmonic balancer, and it takes a different size seal. This is the new seal that I had to gall up to get out. But here is, that's the original seal that we took out. I'm not sure what size it is. Doesn't really matter because it wouldn't have fit anyway. But this is the seal. Which one is this? Okay, this is the one that's in the truck now. This is 0.413 of an inch on the inside diameter. This is the seal that was leaking like crazy, and it was a 0.339. So that didn't fit this harmonic balancer, and I bought a new harmonic balancer because this one's got a bite taken out of it, and the new one has a thicker wall. So it requires this one. And we already got it in, tested it. It does not leak. And also too, for the note, this is the harmonic balancer that we put on. And the balancer had this sticker on it. So it requires the second gen seal kit, whatever that means. And now, moving on, because we got it. It doesn't leak. We got the we get the core support back together. Got the prop guy back on. Matt's working on getting this plastic guy all on. And oh, we got to go under the bumper, Matt. So yeah, we're working on that, and should any moment now, Matt will be ready for the big jump.
Big jump.
Big jump. All right, so she's all buttoned back up. Got the headlights back on, the grill back on. I mean, this was all kind of broken, so didn't really come together very well. I mean, for what it is, it came together pretty well. And yeah, no leaks. Topped off everything, topped off the coolant, topped off the oil. Yeah, everything came out great. And it only took 2 times. Like I say, you know, do it right, do it twice. So that's it. This guy's ready to hit the road. And thanks for watching. Peace.